Hello and welcome everyone, I am Madals and welcome to another StarCraft 2 England cast. Today I have got game 2 of a best of 5 and I am aware, at least I think in game 1 I said it was a best of 3. My bad. I'm sorry, please forgive me. I got mixed up with the best of 3s and the 5s, the 7s and the 9s. It's the odd numbers, they do my head in. But anyway, let's talk and introduce these two players. In the lower left position we do have HyuN, the red Zerg. In the lower right we do have Revival, the teal Zerg, which means ZvZ. Game 1 of course went to HyuN, who had a pretty awesome defense of some early aggression from Revival, I'm not gonna lie. He went for a Roach One Evolution Chamber wall off at his natural, using 3 queens to complete it, and then Revival was like, whoa, I went for really early banelings and that did nothing. And from which point, HyuN just got out super quick roaches. He skipped banelings altogether, and then just really piled on the pressure, used overlords to generate creep to his opponent's base like a complete baller, and as a result, he won quite convincingly with it was a good defense by Revival though, but these two, they play each other a lot, they are very, very good, and I'm expecting great things. Revival is not going to be happy losing, he is going to try his utmost to win this next game, I can assure you. And we've already got some very similar and interesting things going on here. We've got a gas first from both these players, followed up by the spawning pool, slightly sooner out though for HyuN. That means that there's one more drone out for Revival compared to that, but HyuN's on very, very low count to get that spawning pool down, but yet so is Revival. They can spawn in any positions on this map, so that means that they are going to not know where each other are until these two overlords fist bump, and then they will realise that, yep, they're both on the bottom of this map. It's going to be pretty fun. It's quite a long rush distance actually on this map, as you can see. It comes over through here, down across, up, down through here, through there, and then you're finally at your opponent's base, which means that the reason for this is essentially to rush out speed. That is the primary thing that both these gases are going to be used for. What I'm looking for is whether we see any of these drones pulled out, whether it's going to be pure Zergling, or if it is rather going to be just a lot of banelings. So, as we can see, 2 drones left in there. That means the banelings for HyuN. Revival keeping the 2 drones in there as well, which means banelings for Revival as well. Revival is tricking his way up to 19 as well in order to get out a couple more Zerglings. Speed has already started on the way across the map. There is, though, 4 Zerglings in production at the moment for Revival. It's now 6, so they are going to have equal Zergling numbers. The speed timing for these two, very close. It's slightly quicker, though, for Revival, who's now getting up his Baning Nest. HyuN getting his Baning Nest up at precisely the same moment. I love it. This is so tense. When these two know their build so well, they probably have seen each other do the same build multiple times as well, but when they're executed so perfectly, it's brilliant. 2 Zerglings against 4 is not going to be a good fun engagement, and this is where the differences can become huge. If your army is split up, you can run into some problems, but now 6 Zerglings against 4, we will see him pull up back, waiting for his own reinforcements to come across. Speed is going to be done sooner for Revival, but it's not going to be done for a long time yet, so it's all getting pretty tense. We do have 2 Zerglings trying to sneak around the back. What are you going to do, Zerglings? Are you going to come down here? I think you may. This map, great for loads of different attack paths. HyuN just running away at full speed, but he's got additional Zerglings on their way across now. Does now have the advantage in numbers, and that means that Revival will have to pull back. But what's this? We've still got these 2 Zerglings morphing into banelings. Hidden banelings is always going to be fun. We do have banelings morphing, though, as well for Revival. Where are they? So, ooh, defensive banelings, offensive banelings. 2 banelings kills banelings, 1 baneling kills Zerglings, which means the big connections can be huge, and it's going to come all down to the micro control. Right now we've got more banelings morphing in for HyuN at the moment, but look at this, we've got more coming in. Oh, it's going to go, is it going to go? 2 banelings on 2 banelings, 1 baneling survives for HyuN. That is absolutely huge, and as we can see, he's still trying to push forward. The baneling detonates on a grand total of nothing, though, unfortunately. As we can see, though, more Zerglings streaming across the map now for HyuN, who does have the advantage in numbers, 11 to 15, and well, we've got speed for both of these players. No defensive banelings yet. A Spine Crawler trying to come down ASAP. This is just pretty much madness, as we can see, but HyuN coming out better, just having superior numbers. But look at this, a sudden flood of a huge number of Zerglings for Revival. Looking at the worker count, 13 to 13, so neither of these players want this game to go long term. They are just pumping out units as quickly as they can. Spine Crawler going to help massively, will allow Revival to pick off any banelings that do come into his base, or at least a small number of those. Meanwhile, HyuN, he's getting his own defensive banelings up, and is droning a little bit behind this, and that is always fun to see. We've got the natural base coming down now for HyuN. No sign of the natural yet for Revival. So, if HyuN is able to stay into the later game, he'll be fine. A great little pullback. And the way you do that, guys, if you don't know, is you basically attack move to the baneling, then deselect one of your group, and then click away, and then that way only one will chase it. But you've got to be quite quick. But that's the best way to do it. Anyway, As we can see here, this supply depot unfortunately is going to go down. 2 banelings coming in. 2 banelings will kill banelings, but as we can see, some zerglings trying to go in for this, trying to pick up a baneling. 1 goes down. HyuN has to be careful, but he's denying this natural base for quite a long time. But Revival is aware that HyuN's natural base is on its way because he does have the overlords in great positions. He knows precisely how many units are being made. HyuN does still have both the Zergling advantage, but Revival has the Baneling advantage, which is always difficult to try and defend from. HyuN now morphing in some more defensive Banelings. That Overlord is getting taken out by the Queen. Are we going to see some connections here? Not quite yet. Oh my goodness, this is not looking fun for HyuN. He's going to have to put on an absolute baller defense. And well, is he going to be able to do it? He's got some more defensive Banelings morphing. There's 2 there. He needs to pick off those Banelings so badly. That is his one aim right now. The Queen is going to try and pick them off, and he manages to do so. So, for the moment, Revival pulling back yet again. He started his own natural base, but as you can see, that is only just starting as HyuN's is finishing. HyuN has got a good number of Zerglings on the field now, 13 and 6 Banelings to the 2 Banelings and 10 Zerglings of Revival. Work account wise, it's 24 to 19 in favour of Revival, which may seem good, but he's got to be able to defend any aggression that HyuN starts throwing at him. HyuN's got some Banelings there. 1 Baneling goes down on nothing though, unfortunately. Where are all the Zerglings for Revival? They're coming, but there's not enough of them. The Banelings nearly get a massive connection. Of course, there's 1 defensive Baneling there for Revival. If he gets a good hit on those Zerglings, he will be fine, but manages to snipe a Queen off. That is a big win, as we can already see. HyuN on 2 Queens, Revival on 1. That means less lava for Revival. He still doesn't have his natural hatchery up. More Banelings on their way in for HyuN at the moment. Well, Revival desperately trying to produce his own in order to defend this. The Spine Crawler moving forward to help protect the ramp, but this natural base could very well be forced to cancel, especially if this connection is good. In comes some Banelings. They get massive connections, and well, 2 Banelings are on their way into these Zerglings. 1 gets a good hit, 3 Zerglings do remain though, and of course, look at this, the Banelings coming into the drone line. Luckily, 1 gets taken out, but still good damage done. So many drones on incredibly low health now, and well, Revival, he has got to be careful. HyuN is still pumping more units out. He's still staying incredibly low on that work account, and as we can see, he is still getting more and more units. He's up to 20 Zerglings to the 4 of Revival, and well, that means one thing, and that means damage is gonna get done. The natural base is still up for the time being, but just look at this flood of Zerglings straight away causing problems. The Baneling has been taken out, and with that there is the GG. And that was game 2 to HyuN, who is now currently 2 games up in this best of 3. So, if you like, boys and girls, make sure you like the video. Leave a cool comment and subscribe. I'll catch you at game 3 any second. Bye for now.